My name's Phil McGowan. I'm the owner and founder of New Media Software. So the story goes that in the late 80s I was involved in building large call centres, and I built a business that developed large call centre software. Sold it out between 1998 and 2001, and at the end of the buyout I wanted to be involved in a similar sort of technology but bring it to the small medium-sized sector. So what I did was found New Media Software and develop a range of applications that sit in the SME sector but bring together all the competitive advantages of large call and contact centres but into an office environment for the SME customer. Originally we were working with call and contact centre products, and we wanted that technology to span into the SME sector. So we broke it out into originally 3 and then subsequently 4 areas. We have desktop applications which can be used by any business. We have call recording, which is for anybody that's transacting business over the phone. We have outbound dialing solutions, and we have online. And online brings together the new media of email management, text messaging, but also email marketing and website forensics and analytics. And what's been fascinating over the past 20 years is the way that customer communications have remained the same, but the medium in which we've had those conversations has changed. Nowadays, we do a lot more business over the phone and using remote tools. In fact, pretty much everything we do is done remotely. We originally did that because we thought it would have a cost advantage, but actually we found it had a service advantage. By being remote, we're available instantly. So if customers want to see our products, we can show them same day. If customers have bought our products and need to know something or need training, we can deliver it, usually within minutes, if not hours. So the remote technology has enabled us to add speed and effectiveness to the way in which we operate. And of course it's lowered our costs, which means that we've lowered our product costs, which means our products are more affordable by more customers. Being a small business ourselves, we need to communicate with our customers, so of course, obviously, we use our own products. We run our own, what you could see as a mini call centre, but really it's a sales desk. We use our call centre technology to manage our customer communication, and that makes sure that we are appropriately calling the right people with the right message at the right time. We do the same with our email management. So we're not just making calls and firing out emails and hoping something will stick. We're looking at the results of those calls and those emails and listening to them, and we're making sure that we target the right people with the right messages at the right time.
My name's Holly, and I run the Sales and Marketing Desk at New Media Software. The Sales and Marketing Desk is all about holding conversations with our business partners around the world to help them identify opportunities for their customers so we can make mutual business together. My job entails managing the telemarketing team, creating and sending emails, and monitoring the forensics to make sure that my marketing is always improving. The Sales and Marketing Desk uses telemarketing, email management, and email forensics to generate revenue for the business. The forensics helps me improve my marketing. It can tell me at a glance what emails are working and what's not. My team uses our outbound dialing software to make account management calls to our business partners, both nationally and internationally. A dialer means that I can manage my staff instead of having to police them. The dialer determines how many calls they make, and at a glance I can see their productivity. Instead, I can spend my valuable time working with them on the quality of their calls instead.
My name's Louise, and I'm a telemarketer for New Media Software. I use the dialer every time that I come to work, and it really helps me because it saves time. You know, I don't have to manually dial, which means that I'm less likely to make mistakes, and it just makes my job a lot easier.
My name's James, and I'm part of the telemarketing team here at New Media Software. I used to work at a job where we used to dial manually, and it was a bit of a nightmare because I was always making mistakes on the manual dial. And now it's a lot more easier because we get screen pops, you know exactly who you're talking to straight away. It's quick, it's efficient, and you're not going to make the mistakes that you would if you were dialing manually.
My name is Rhona Walters, and I'm a telemarketer for New Media Software. I use both the progressive and the predictive dialers most days when I'm at work. They automatically dial the calls for me and bring me up lots of information about the person I'm calling. Using a dialer is a lot quicker and more effective than manually dialing because of the information it gives you and the speed at which you can make calls.
Because I'm able to listen to call recordings, monitor feedback and open rates to my emails, and monitor the lists that go into our outbound dialing software, I know that we're not annoying our customers and we're holding proper conversations with them. My staff love using the dialer. They get to hit their targets with less work, and compared to manually dialing, the monotony has been completely eradicated.
I think it would be a lot harder to hit my targets without a dialer. I can say that from having past experiences without a dialer.
If I didn't automatically dial, my job would be a lot slower and a lot more ineffective. I wouldn't be able to have as much information as I do, and our clients would probably be a lot less happy with us because of the ineffectiveness of our calls.
If you were to take the dialer away from me, I think I'd cry because when I have manually dialed before, and it just takes so much time, and especially when you have to read off a list, it means sometimes, you know, you might be typing in one number and then you realise that you've read down the list wrong, and so when you want to speak to somebody, the name doesn't correspond, so just having the dialer just makes it so much easier. So please don't take the dialer away.
We use the call recorder to monitor our calls, to protect the business, and to make sure that our staff are saying the right things to our partners in the way the business wants to communicate them.
I quite like the fact that my calls are recorded, because it means that I feel safer and protected, because it means that, you know, if anything that might come into dispute, it can be proven, you know, what was said. But it also means that I can listen back, and me and my colleagues can exchange tips, which obviously helps with my job.
All our calls are recorded. I like being able to go back and listen to what I said in a call and whether I can improve on it. I also like that it can rule out any dispute over what was said during the call.
Our sales and marketing isn't just about calling our partners, it's also about helping them. We let them know that we've got a call centre to help generate their own leads. We also provide a lot of marketing collateral for them, white papers, case studies. We also run events to help find mutual business.